Oh, you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another. So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off. And then, since Melus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
That does sound like you, all right. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
Oh, wanna take a look?
Let Paimon see. Wait, there's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fisherman, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself. I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later. Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
Well, now you know for next time.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important. Worst comes to worst, I'll just make another trip.
Ah, so you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check out the town for yourself? You said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It won't take long at all.
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't...
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Oh, you mean the aquabus, right? Like the Clementine line?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The aqua... All right, follow me. The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as soon as we get the green light.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson? Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub, so there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The aquabus is so convenient, it's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I... But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. My father was always really stubborn. Once he made up his mind, good luck getting him to change it. From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions. and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Huh. Well, that explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way. He was just... not very agreeable.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
All right, then let's head out. It'll be a while before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person? Oh, Paimon's sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth, so you probably don't remember her at all.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've always said that they were sure we would have gotten along famously. While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws. My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her. But sometimes I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning. So, I will always associate the line with her in my heart. Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea. I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving, the fact won't change that they existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward. Of course, I still haven't really gotten used to a life without them. But I tell myself that I need to keep looking towards the future. Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles. Besides, I'm the president of Spina di Rosula. I've got to keep my chin up. We've reached the shore. Let's go. I'll show you the new Poisson.
Navia, do you think she's doing all right? Okay, Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been easy shouldering so much by herself.
Boss, you're back! Traveler in Paimon, welcome back to Poisson.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance. We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson. But since my father was known as Callus the Unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him. But now that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus and everything they did.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble. Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades, once I've done more for the town and the people.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe that Boss should have a place on the statue.
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet. Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus. But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now. Hey, you! Come over here with me. Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callus, and I'll be Clementine. Didn't you say on the boat that Callus and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner. Florent, let's grab some reference shots.
You've got it, boss. I'll go get the camera.
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas? Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone. So, I want to pick your brain for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
This pose! It makes me recall Spina di Rosula's glorious golden age.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person? If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings, and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
Oh, Paimon was just kidding! Please don't make Paimon disappear.
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else. Ah, by that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain and their first mate.
Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with mora fruit.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callus look too tall next to the lady.
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
A happy pose? You mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
Could one of you try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs? That actually sounds pretty hard to pull off. Forget it, let's try something else. We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them felt right. Paimon's all out of brain juice now, too.
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as backups.
Hello,
Man,
am I audible?
if I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the
know.
Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time.
Am I audible? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, yes, I am. Okay. Okay.
Oh, outfits! Ugh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still remember that girl? The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
Adele. Oh, that Adele woman? Okay, I remember.
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me, and she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too. I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift.
Oh,
But
Turn off
I
the
got
auto.
so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
We could have just done that from the start. Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
Navia! Florent, guess who's back?
Coulter.
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
Ah.
That's right. I finally finished serving my time. Gotta say, turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought. After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar, briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home. You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
And this guy is?
And this
Let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago. But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all that?
Oh, looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case, a lot of things have happened in Poisson since then. First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before. So you must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
Yeah, we are indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her.
Humble again as always, I see. Even when I was totally sincere with my praise.
Nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people. Oh, that reminds me. Where are Malus and Silver? Aren't they always by your side?
About that.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either. Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Malus and Melissa, dead. They're just gone? Malus, I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey, keep it together.
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina. I can understand how he feels.
Let's sit down somewhere. so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
Let's move out.
All of this, it's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real.
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. Everything he had, the Spina gave to him. It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane research.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no more. Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network. We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
Romu?
Not a name I've heard before either.
Florent should remember him. You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding funding the construction of the Aquabus lines. Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson. But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships. Not only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeu ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Doing the story quest of Navia.
And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone
How
down.
are you? How you
And of
doing?
course,
I'm good.
when he was suffering the slings
Just
and arrows
tired,
of outrageous injustice,
and my
those
brain
relationships that he
was
spent a
kind of
fortune to
fuzzy.
build didn't help in the least.
I had a
Yeah.
long day at work.
You could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his
and I was
beliefs.
tired and I was not feeling
that's a good
so
point.
well.
If Cap
Oh yeah.
So I
It
thought
eventually
I
became
should
a thing that just happened
play
that
the
used to be a
story
lot better.
quest.
But on the matter of the
It will
Aquabus,
help me
even Miss...
calm my
I never
mind
knew.
a bit.
But
I think the Aquabus was just the
And
straw
I
that broke the
thought
camel's back.
I
On that
should
topic,
stream
they eventually
as
came to a
well.
rather
Then I
radical
can
conclusion.
download it,
They believed
that
that
I played
Miss
this
Clementine lost her
quest.
ability to serve as an impartial mediator
Oh,
when she
Duke.
became pregnant
No,
with
it's not
Callus's
Duke.
child.
I was just
so
um,
they thought she had
kind
betrayed
of
them?
stressed out of work and all.
That doesn't make
everything.
any sense. Before
That's
she
it.
was their mediator, my mother
Not
was also
Duke.
her own
Duke
person,
is way
and
too
a
heavy.
member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
Yeah, but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough.
How are you?
They felt like their voices
We
could no
haven't
longer be
talked
heard
in
once their sole
ages.
mediator had gone over to the other side. Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and Mr.
Then
Callis
Mr.
began to regard the
Callis.
completion of the Aquabus
Have you
project
pulled
as
any
her
new
final wish.
character?
With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
So that's what happened.
From that point on, Romeo and his people cut ties with the Spina and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again.
Me too.
Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while.
And
But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
I think Coulter's got a point.
point.
Both Marcel
Okay.
and Romeo had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though
Is
Marcel's
it okay?
faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeo's whereabouts. If they're still trying to
Is
get
it
revenge
okay?
on us,
Now,
with how distracted and vulnerable we are, now
okay.
would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my
I
men
got
know right away.
Ayaka's weapon. Ayaka's weapon, which one? Mist Splitter.
Thank you for that.
I
Laura.
have Mist
And
Splitter
Thank you for telling me about
like
this as well.
ages ago.
Don't worry, it's
And
not.
I
I've
use
heard
it
so many incredulous
with
things
Al
today.
Haytham.
I'm finding it a bit hard to
Yeah.
calm down even now. I
Thank
mean, to
you,
think that
Hero,
I'll just never see
for
them
letting
again.
me know
Ah,
that
in
I
that
have
case,
awful
why don't I go back to
balance.
the court? I can pick up Adele's
And
uniform
if
while
you
we're there as
guys
well.
can
It'll
hear
save
the
Laurent's guys a
mewing,
trip.
it's
Want to
just
come with
my
me again,
cat
you two?
wanting some
You don't mind,
attention.
do you, Coulter?
But I'm streaming,
Of
baby.
course. That's
I
fine by
can't
me.
give you attention right now.
Paimon feels
Maybe
like
a
lot
bit
hanging on
later.
this visit.
Thank you for understanding. We want to see Adele cheer up.
We really are the best of partners. Come on, let's go.
Yay! Okay, this one? You're talking about this one? Yes, I have. And I use it on him. Yes. And after Novelet, I haven't pulled anything. And I have been saving and saving and saving and saving. And it's like kinda this. I have, though I say I'm poor, yeah, it feels poor to like pull 3 banner characters with 3 signature weapon. It feels less. No, it's not that many. It's less, I guess, for like upcoming banners and characters, I guess. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I can save a few more.
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples. Wait.
Hey, don't make face. It's not that much. Come on. It's barely, I guess, 230 pulls, I guess. 230, 34, 5 something pulls, I guess. So,
Are we not taking the boat
if
this time?
if I have
It's
to
nice
like
walk from
pull
time to time, isn't it?
3 banner
Think of something
characters with
a hiking
3
trip.
weapon,
Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
240 pulls I
Sounds
need
good.
for only
I
character.
haven't walked this road in a long time.
Okay, I need 240 pulls for only banner characters without a weapon. Let's see.
Poorly written.
So I can purchase 214 and I have 30 pulls, I guess, right? Like 29. Then I have 30, 40, 242 pulls I have, I guess.
Applications later.
Yeah, I guess I'll be
Yes,
fine.
I'll just have
And
to
I
reject them all.
have kind of good luck in this game. So maybe I will win a few of them. Yes, you'll be fine. Yeah, I guess so. God damn it. Like I don't really like to suffer for Primo Gems, cause when I was pulling for Al Haytham, it was like almost the end of the banner, and I loved this character so much, like way too much. Like look at this man's design and everything. I loved him so much, and it was so tough for me to pull him. Like it was, and I lost 50-50 on him, on Al Haytham, and I got Tainari.
Well, we've walked
I
far
got
enough for
freaking
now.
Tainari.
Let's take a break. Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing
Fortress of
good. Not
Merpy.
slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a
That's
boat
wrong.
to the court.
My
Louis
baby
and
boy.
I must have traveled
Why
this
are you
way
screaming?
hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the
Do
grass.
you have
and when we were
Tainari? I
hungry,
have
we'd catch a
C2
fish or two.
Tainari.
The Spina
C2
was still on the rise back then.
Tainari.
Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard. And now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built,
C2.
and this
I got
road has
C1.
fallen into
Okay.
disuse.
Okay. Makes sense.
Oh, I know.
I have
was just being a
C2
little nostalgic.
Diluc.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Oh, is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons?
Macarons?
Dreaming of them.
Poisson?
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to
Bruschetta?
a few more. Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this. Okay, the stove's looking good. And as for the ingredients,
Mm-hmm.
seems
Now
like
don't
we're
tell
all
me
out of
we have
flour
to
and
go
sugar.
around and
Two most
collect
important ingredients of all.
ingredients. Oh my god.
Oh, would you? Oh, but it would be too much to
Are
ask
we
you to go on
Malus
a
and
trip just
Silver
for
now?
those.
We should contribute to making the macaron too. Don't worry, we
Macarons
come out
too.
in the wild all the time, so she should
It's
have some
kind of
stuff on
funny that they're
that's
casually
great. Then I'll
speaking in
leave the
English
ingredient
and
gathering to
suddenly
you.
they are
As long as
changing
we
their
have some sweet
accent
flowers and
for
wheat,
that
I can
particular
start
word.
baking.
Then I'll go
Macarons.
look for some boxes
Poisson.
nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove. Let's get to work, everyone.
Okay. What we need to collect? Give wheat and sweet flour to Navia. We already have.
How did it go?
Yeah, we have hundreds and hundreds of these stuff.
You've all done your part. Just leave.
Macarons. She gonna make
Whoa,
macarons.
these macarons looking magnificent. Your cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Oh, it's just a hobby. There's no need to praise me for it like that.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so...
There's still some important things we must
yeah, I
do.
see.
Yeah,
Is
like
that why you
saving
have to always stay on
nations
the
and
road?
going around.
You just
Yeah.
happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together.
We just
Adventurers never stay
casually
in one
go
place for
around
long.
and saving
The name of
nations.
Spina di Rosula would just tie them down.
Am I head out?
Besides,
Have fun.
after everything
Okay,
we've been through together,
bye. We'll
I'm
talk
sure our
in
hearts would remain
Discord.
intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
I'll DM you if something important comes up.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the
We'll
horizon,
catch up with
she'd
you
still remember
later.
the delicious taste
For
of
sure.
Navia's macaron.
Yeah, sure.
I
Okay,
understand
bye,
now.
Beyond.
Then I am very
Hey, what's
lucky
your
indeed
name?
to
I
have been
can't
graced
call
with
you
the chance to
Beyond
meet the two of
birthday.
you.
I don't
I
know
will
your
endeavor to
actual
make the most
name.
of this short yet fortuitous
Bro.
encounter and enjoy every moment we spend together.
Prithvi.
We've got no
Oh,
wine
nice
with us, but
name.
let's still
Okay,
toast with
Prithvi.
water in celebration of this moment.
Someone is hiding here. Yeah. Night. Good night.
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick, join in on the toast.
Yo, अनेक दिन पर अरे साकिब.
May
Yo.
your travels go smoothly.
What's up,
May the
my
spinach
boy? What's
continue to grow,
up?
and may
Long
our friendship
time no
last until
see.
the end of time. All
Yes.
set? Let's move out then.
Yes, I am
I have
alive.
some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's
Unfortunately.
uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away.
I'm alive, unfortunately. Ow!
Billowing surge!
Who needs Furina? ऐसे ना बोलो, क्या ना बोले? ऐसे क्या ना बोले? मैं हूं ना? Okay. I know you're here. Yes, my boy. What's wrong? My cat is like screaming for attention right now. And I'm playing video game. Oh my god. Tuku? Don't feel alone. Okay.
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
I won't.
The demoiselle of Spina de Rosula.
I'll
I
just
must
sit
say,
and
your
talk
generous
to you.
patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Nonsense. We
रहा
all
है
know
वो
what a talented
हाँ बुला
businesswoman
तो
you
कब
are.
से रहा
Oh,
है
and don't forget,
but I
she's the
can't
boss
go
now.
now. I'm streaming
My
and
mistake, my mistake.
playing.
I just got so used to calling her demoiselle. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop
Do you
by
know,
earlier when I was
like,
running errands around here.
When he like scream like
Didn't
this for
expect
attention
Demoiselle to come
and
pick
I
it up in
don't
person.
give him the
It's
attention he
just a
needs,
uniform after
he
all.
like
Any of your
jumps
folks
on
could've
my
come instead.
दिन कैसा गया? It
You're
was
always like
long
big,
and
even small things,
tiring.
seriously.
Like something happened at
That's not the
office
only
and now
reason
I
I'm here.
have
We mostly
like
just
2
needed a walk
persons
to clear our
work
heads.
pressure on me.
There are few things more uplifting than
And
taking
yeah,
the first step on a
it's
new journey.
tiring the whole day. I
That
just
boss
have
has
to
got a
sit
point.
and
Going on a trip with
continuously
friends
work
is
and
always
work and
better than
work and
staying
work
cooped
and
up
all.
at home.
Very well.
Oh yeah.
Please wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Like I for work pressure and for Tuku and everything I stopped streaming. I don't even play games that regularly or that much
She hasn't given
anymore.
me any concrete reasons. All
So
she says is
yeah.
that she really looks up to me. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more
I just
cheerful
like
and outgoing.
I also don't have anything to do
Probably
in this
because she
game right now.
knows for sure that
I
her
have
father was never a
like
bad person.
my team
She said
comms
they used to be
ready
terrified of
kinda
Papa,
and I don't wanna like build any new characters. Last character I built was Fischl, like for Novelette's team, cause I can't use Cookie, and I don't wanna use Raiden. By the way, Nobo Appu, I maybe saw you in Badda area when I was heading towards CUB, probably middle Badda রিক্সাওয়ালা ভেতর দিয়ে নিয়ে গেছিল একদিন. I don't know আমি আসলেই তোমাকে দেখছি কিনা. Maybe I live here, so maybe you saw me. It can be. So yeah. Next time, just call me. Nobo Appu, just call me then. If I am Nobo Appu and you're thinking that woman is me, and if that's really me, I will respond. Don't worry. I may look serious AF on the road, but yeah, I'm quite friendly. Yeah. Koina, I know you tried and need rest also. Yeah. তাইলে শিওর তুমি ছিলা নেক্সট তাইলে ওকে 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 নেক্সট টাইম if you see me on road just call me like I live here in middle Badda.
She said that she wanted to become someone like me, someone who could lend a hand to others.
Just call me. I'm like I can look like really intense on the road because either I'm going to work or I'm coming back from work. That's it. I don't go anywhere else, so I'm always in this serious mode. Don't worry, just call me, I'll respond. Okay?
Is something up, Traveler? Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Paimon saw them too. They headed up.
Stop right there.
Last October CUB তে জয়েন করছি সো রাস্তাঘাট তেমন চিনতাম না খালি রিক্সা এক্সডি ও ওকে 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 ডোন্ট ওয়ারি এই রাস্তাগুলো এত কমপ্লিকেটেড না দিস রোডস আর লাইক কোয়াইট নর্মাল
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson for—
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out!
Seriously, bro. Have you seen the team I have?
This one's got your name on it.
Everyone hold hands.
Stand with me.
Seriously. Seriously.
Now talk. Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
Cookies. Cookies.
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
Chalo, good night. Take care. Okay. Okay. Thank you for stopping
How
by.
did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
If you thought they stood any
Thank
chance
you,
against
hero.
us, you were sorely mistaken. Anyway, stop
ওরা
playing
মিস
tough
প্লেটের
and
সামনে
start
পড়ছে ইয়া
talking.
এক্স্যাক্টলি মিস
There won't
প্লেটের
be any
সামনে
room for
পড়ছে
negotiation
Can
once
you
the
imagine?
Gardiennage gets involved.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rasula.
Seriously,
We were
vengeance on Spinari
We
Risula.
can't beat you in a fight. We admit it. We lost.
Get revenge? Wait, you're not Romeu's followers, are you?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
I would advise you to calm down, my boy. फिर ठीक है अगर मन था तो फिर ठीक है Bro, chill out, bro, chill out. I have Miss Plater and Nahida with signature and 44k HP. A Cookie Shinobu, sorry, not Cookie. Gokomi, yes. Chalo, see you later. Bye. Are Partho? Hi.
You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
Hi.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day. Too bad you guys messed up ours first.
You're lying.
Huh?
You followed us all the way here.
You're pretty sharp.
Good to see that you're
So
streaming
what?
again.
We didn't do anything.
Yeah, I was just
Now
feeling
it should be pretty
like
obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway.
Scene one like Cloud Retainer. Yes, I
Take
will
this
pull
off.
for Cloud Retainer.
Let the drink go to our heads.
I'm saving for her.
Listen,
She is hot
Callus
F,
is long dead.
and she
No
gonna
matter
make
what
my
happened in
Shao
the
more
past,
OP.
I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him. I won't press charges for your attack.
আমি
should
Shao
also help
Niboso.
demonstrate my sincerity.
Shao
I
Niboso?
understand.
You don't have Shao
I'll let our
like
boss know.
till now?
If you so much as think about
Wow.
pulling something like this again,
এই
I won't be so
পার্থ,
lenient next.
All right. We get it.
তোমরা
Come on,
কখন
let's go.
গেছিলা ওইদিকে আজকে আড্ডা দিতে?
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that?
একবারও পাই নাই, ভাবো একবার. আহা, স্যাড.
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. And moreover, when it comes to the aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either. If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation. Opportunities for new beginnings are all around us.
I support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has no place in today's Spina di Rosula.
Oh,
Yes.
Coulter.
Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the
I
best time
loved
to talk.
Navia's
I
design,
still think we should keep
but
an eye out for
as
Romeo's
a
spokesman.
Geo
If
DPS,
he
like,
decides to ignore the warning I gave his men,
as she doesn't
could
do
still
any
have a fight on
reactions,
our
and
hands.
I'm not gonna. I know I will pull her for the
Yeah,
design,
those
but I
guys
won't be
definitely
able
didn't
to
look like
use
big
her
fans of yours.
anywhere. That's why I didn't pull her.
I'd rather things not go that far, since though we haven't talked to each other for years.
Yep, that's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that it's getting late already, so why don't we stay the night in the Fleuve Cendre? We can head back to
Fleuve-Cendre.
Poussin tomorrow.
And we head
I'll
back
also
to
ask someone
Poussin
to write Florent
tomorrow.
a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any suspicious individuals.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Sonda again? Even the pillows there smell like seaweed.
Sorry, that's just what
Paimon
happens when you
being
live near water
Paimon.
and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's pretty much the same though, so I've long since gotten used to it. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks, so bet you there'll be people singing sea shanties too. How does that sound?
That sound pretty good.
Does sound pretty cool. Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too.
Oh my god, can you imagine Paimon singing in that quaky voice? Okay, I did some dialogues. Now I'm burned out of dialogues. Let's do some beating. I'm just casually farming this domain, like not anything particularly serious, but I'm doing it. Let's do some beating. Let's do some beating. I have to burn my raisins too. I'll do the beating. Elemental reactions. Dendro has some special properties. When bloom and quicken are triggered, they can trigger another layer of reactions respectively. Ley line disorder.
Solidify! Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Be sanctified.
Into the wind.
Give me some luck. Something good. HP circlet. I already have HP circlet of this. I don't need it. Let's beat it. Like, I know Zhongli's signature weapon is bullshit. That's why I didn't pull it. He has the signature. She doesn't have the signature, but look at this. And he also have signature. So yeah, it's the OP team.
This is order. Settle down.
By royal decree.
Let the mighty be humbled.
The wind knows me.
Use condensed Ryzen. What? Create damage. Okay, HP flower. It's a double attack. I want HP flower with HP percentage substat. Come on. I demand too much.
Solidify. I will have order.
I will have order.
Silence.
Silence.
Into the wind.
Oz revealed.
The tides beckon.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Let's not waste any bud. Oh god, it's 12:30 already. I have to sleep. Okay. It's 12:35 already.
Stabilize. This is order.
One with nature.
By royal decree.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Tuko finally came on my lap. Flower. Ah. Okay. I'm using this set to rebuild my Kokomi. Like, I don't know how much healing my Kokomi doing right now. I need to check. Let's deploy. And let's check. They can do decent damage. Okay, damage me.
Please appreciate my sincerity. The infinite shall be.
Okay.
Where are you?
I warned you.
Purging transgressions. Please remain seated.
Let's move out. Oh, follow me.
This is Her Majesty's gift.
Ah!
Must go on.
A gift for you.
Dissipate.
Too much disturb.
Committed to memory.
Winter shall eventually come.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, cutie. Hi, Bomgo.
Rest and rebuild.
5,000. 5,800. Okay. 5,800. 5,800. 5,800. Nice, not bad. I need a healing bonus. Stream Minecraft when? I'll stream Minecraft soon, maybe tomorrow. But for now, I have to like turn off the stream cause it's already 12:30. Mama? And Tuku is already on my lap. So he is ready to sleep, telling me to sleep. And I have office tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. So, yeah. Next time, see you. See ya. See ya. Let's just enhance it. HP. Oh, oops. Oops. Love it. Oh no, I wanted on HP. Okay, though it's good. 800 on HP. 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 Attack with HP and HP. HP. This doesn't have HP. But still, it's good. Now she is 45,000 HP. She can do decent damage. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining. I guess I'll turn off the stream for today. Good night. See ya.